Hi, fair use, educational purposes. Part 2, the credentials fallacy. Examples of the credentials fallacy. The following is an example of the use of the credentials fallacy. Alice, if you want to connect better with other people, then you should try to communicate with them in a less confrontational manner. Bob, are you a psychologist? No. Then why should I listen to you? Here, Bob rejects Alice's advice without actually addressing it by claiming that since Alice doesn't have the necessary credentials of being a psychologist, he shouldn't listen to her. A similar example of the credentials fallacy is the following. Alice, there is pretty overwhelming consensus in the scientific community regarding climate change. Bob, you don't have a PhD in climatology, so what do you know about it? Well, you see, there's the problem as well there, because Alice has used the logical fallacy of appeal to, what they call it, popularity. Argumentum ad populum. Consensus means shit. Just because most people have got consensus on something and believe something to be true, doesn't mean it's true. Yeah? To me, climate change, anyway, it's one of them subjects where it's like, I think it's one of them things that happens every so often. It's a natural occurrence, I think. And what does she mean by scientific community? She needs to define what she means by scientific community. What science? Yeah? Like I said, science doesn't belong to a community. It doesn't belong to an individual. It belongs to an individual. It doesn't belong to an institution or anything like that. It's not a community. It belongs to everybody. In this example, Bob once again uses fallacious reasoning when he rejects Alice's argument outright by claiming that she doesn't have the necessary credentials to discuss the topic. In addition, note that in some cases the use of the credentials fallacy might involve reference to unofficial or poorly defined credentials. For example, Alice, maybe you shouldn't let your kid play with that electrical socket. Bob, if you are not a parent, then don't give me any parenting advice. Well, why would you have to be a parent to know that it's kids shouldn't play with electrical sockets? It's dangerous. You have to be a parent to tell somebody that. It's common sense. Yeah? And Alice, getting a face tattoo is a bad idea if you want a career in the tech industry. Bob, you don't have enough life experience to give me career advice. Everyone, you can have a face tattoo if you want. Don't matter. You know what I mean? Fair enough, with the cult of society that we live in, it might be a bad idea to get a job anywhere. But if you want to do that, you do that. Who's to tell you that you can't do something? Nobody. No one's got authority over the man or the woman. Next one will be related logical fallacies. Okay, thank you. Bye.